My name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Hello, people. So listen, it's another installment of Late Night Snack Time with the Scoville Squad. I've got a product that's not heated, but I'm going to show you exactly what snack time is all about, is doctoring up stuff and creating snacks. So I'm going to show you a potentially great jerky, but then I'm going to doctor it up with a very special powder that I didn't know I had. I thought I ate it all. It's going to be exciting, so hang on. This is from Sergeant Dunn's Beef Jerky. So thank you for your service first and foremost, Sergeant Dunn. This is what he calls grandma's. Okay. This is not heated, as I mentioned, but we're going to doctor it up after I try it. First, unheated. The grandma recipe has onion powder, garlic powder, curing salt, pink salt by the way, pepper, hickory smoke, and soy sauce. And Sergeant Dunn says, thanks, hey Johnny, thanks for being such an awesome guy. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate all your videos. It was amazing seeing you and your brother have a blast together. Man, wasn't that fun? Hope you enjoy this jerky. This one has no heat, but the flavor is amazing. P.S. Be kind to everyone. Good advice. He does have a bunch of spicy jerky also, but this one he sent me that's not. So anyway, we're gonna give this a shot now. Grandma's from Sergeant Dunn's. All right. Oh, savory. You have the soy for sure. The garlic, it's very, very savory. The aroma is fantastic, actually. Oh boy. All right, so here's a little piece of the jerky. I'll show you. See if it'll focus on its own. Come on, focus for me. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. There's a piece of the jerky. All right. Beautiful. I'm not sure what kind of meat he's using, but it looks beautiful. So here we go, guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Mmm. The flavor is fantastic. Getting the onion, the garlic, the soy, a little bit of smokiness. Mmm. Very, very, very tasty. Mmm. Man, really tasty. Okay, so before I doctor it up, let me give you my assessment of the jerky. It's beautiful tasting. Perfect smokiness from the hickory. The savoriness from the soy. The onion and the garlic in there is beautiful. Perfect amount of salt. It's just a very, very good jerky. And the great thing about it is anybody can eat this. This is kind of neat. Now let me show you what I'm going to spice it up with. This is very cool. Probably the best powders that I've had, and I haven't had them in a long time. I haven't talked to the guy in a long time. His name is Ron Crum. Most people's powder, when they make a powder, they dry and crush. Right? You guys understand that? They dry it and they crush it up, and that's your powder. Ron has a method. It's a wet ferment method, and this is his strawberry 420. All right, and if you look at it, it doesn't look like normal powder. It almost looks like coffee grinds, like instant coffee grinds, like Mr. Coffee or something. But this is his strawberry, and it just smells so good. It's really a treat that I found this, because I didn't think I had any more. So I think the the strawberry powder on top of by the way, the 420 is a scorpion pepper that he created. And he's isolated. He's grown it for 20 some odd years isolated. It's an amazing pepper. But here we go, guys. What makes this powder so unique is the fact that it's not dried and crushed. When you taste it, it just has a different It's just a fantastic powder. I haven't talked to the guy in a long time. I need to reach out to him. Now with that, the 420 is a scorpion pepper, so it's very hot. Wow. A little bit of powder on each little piece of jerky. Amazing. Gives you some really good heat. The strawberry goes really well with the jerky. Just fantastic. All right, people. Thank you, Sergeant Dunn. For real. It's time for Tommy's Picks. Danny 34867 says, "Man alive, she looks like an angry one." Johnny, so oftentimes it's the small nuances that makes a comment from being a comment to being a winner. For instance, this comment and add the word "like" before the angry word. Where is he? Okay, for instance, take this comment and add the word "like" before the word "angry." So if this comment says she looks angry, an angry one, it would be just another comment. But with the word "like" removed, it's solid gold. And I hope everyone paying attention. I keep giving you these lessons. I'm kind of a busy guy. I think it helps if you see that a little bit better, if you see it visually, but it's funny. Nads Naruto, do you ever get capsaicin cramps after eating super hot peppers? I ate a Carolina Reaper, and at 4 a.m. I thought I had an alien crawling out of my stomach. Does this happen to you? Johnny, I had to pick this one because this is one of the funniest comments I have read since I started doing Tommy's Picks, 4 or 5 years ago now. I don't know, maybe it's been 8 months or so. I don't know, it's been a minute, but I digress. This man is curious as to whether or not you've ever gotten cramps. When I stopped laughing, I thought I have to highlight this, but do it in such a way that does not make our new friend in the winner's circle feel self-conscious. So allow me to tell you that you have officially just entered the realm of the chili head. Well done. This deserves huge congratulations. We will teach you the secret handshake and the password to the clubhouse at a later date. Till then, let me assure you we all get cap cramps. And welcome to the winner's circle. There's a man named Elwood. Don't sit next in his seat. Please don't. Sit in a different seat. You'll figure it out. Ever got cap cramps? Yeah, listen, it's one of those things. I always say if you want to dance, you got to pay the band. And the cost for a good endorphin dump, a lot of times it's cap cramps. But one thing I can tell you is this. It comes with time. You know what I mean? Like, you have 3 tolerances. The tolerance in your mouth builds pretty quickly. You go from, I can't tolerate anything to, man, I can tolerate that heat. Your mouth can tolerate it quicker. Your stomach takes a while to catch up, a lot longer. It takes a while to build your stomach tolerance to peppers. So what ends up happening at the beginning, when you first start, you start thinking, oh, I can do this. It's not that hot. And especially if there are friends around. You'll eat a pepper that your mouth can take, but your stomach can't. It's writing a check your stomach can't cash. So you'll experience cap cramps. It's just part of the gig. It happens. Now, I will tell you this. Blazing Foods, Chase Heat, we're working on a product that reduces or eliminates, depends on how severe your cramps are. Cap cramps are still in the development process of it. It is coming out, and we're close, but it's just we want to make it perfect. But that's going to be one of the greatest products ever because we've already tested it, and it's beautiful. So, but it's just part of the gig. Trinity Maker says, Johnny, I can't recall if I've ever heard you say that pepper is a 10 in heat. If there is a pepper you've eaten out there, would you say this pepper, is there a pepper you've eaten that you would say this pepper is a solid 10 in heat? Here's the deal. And yes, I realize I just said here's the deal. Much like pain scale, one can never say 10 because what happens if something is worse than you've already used the 10? Then what are you going to do? Go to an 11? This isn't Spinal Tap. This isn't Spinal Tap, is it? I don't think so. No, it isn't Spinal Tap. It's Chase the Heat. So keep in mind, never use your 10. You might need it someday. Yeah, I say that a lot. No, I've never had a pepper that was a 10. I will tell you this. Early on as a pepperhead, when I first started, sure, I remember once eating a habanero, just a regular orange habanero. It ruined me for the day. Just a habanero. So that would have been a 10 back then, right? But since I started the channel, since I really, even before the channel started, because and I almost said here's the deal. Tommy's right. It's if it's just heat, because what are we ever talking about when they say what's your heat score? How much does it burn you? What is burn? Burn is pain. So really, isn't your heat score equivalent to your pain score? I have a strange relationship with pain. It is what it is. I don't like emotional pain. It's a tough thing for anybody to get through, but physical pain, like pepper pain, I dig it. I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm also a person, like Tommy said, I have a hard time saying 10, because I always think, I take a little more. So now, I'll never get there with the pepper, unless I were to quit eating hot stuff for 6 months, a year. And then I came back and ate a 7-pot Primo or a Primo Tali, that would be a 10. But I can't take that kind of time off. Are you kidding me? It's sort of my thing. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. In the description box, you'll see a link for Sergeant Dunn's beef jerky. That was really great jerky. That was Grandma's. The great thing about that is this is for anybody on the bus. All right? Anybody on the bus, because there's no heat in this. But we can certainly add some spice to that. As far as a link to Ron, I don't have a link for him, but I'll see if I can get one. His powders are amazing. But we're going to wrap it up right now, you guys. I have on good authority that tomorrow is going to be a spectacular day. And it is for a bunch of reasons. Number one, we make it so. You make it so. All right? And you go to bed. If you go to bed saying tomorrow is going to be amazing, you wake with a different attitude. I did that with my kids when they were little. I would say to them, when does your day start? They would say when the sun wakes up. It doesn't. Your day starts with how you go to bed. Because how you go to bed determines how you wake up, and how you wake up determines what kind of day you're going to have. So I used to say to my kids, tomorrow's going to be such a great day. They were like, really? I'm like, yeah, you wait. And they would wake up expecting a great day, and they would get it all the time. So go to bed knowing that tomorrow is going to be spectacular. It'll make tomorrow a better day. Also, you're going to tell somebody tomorrow you love them. And make a difference in somebody's life. Somebody will do that for you one day. It's pretty cool. Pay it forward. But we're going to wrap it up right now. You'll see on the end of this screen all this thing, My Pepper there. Click it, become part of the thing. Hit the drop box, hit all. Right there is Legal Fire. Right there, more videos. And you, of course. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.